Hello everybody, this is Nabil Salam, also known as the Noble Player, and today I'll be doing something different on the channel. I'll be doing a personal vlog video. This is something that I've been wanting to make to increase the variety of my channel's content since I moved into a brand new apartment and I have a brand new setup for making my videos that's being powered by my customizable gaming PC. This is a good way for me to actually express and show you guys of things that I do behind my YouTube channel. A lot of activities and hobbies that could either be related to like games, movies, or anything beyond that. So be on the lookout for more of those things in a brand new series that I'm making in my personal vlog playlist that I'll be working on. And to begin with, I want to first tell you guys, so one thing you'll know about me is that I'm currently living here in Larnaca, where I'm at right now, because I have a full-time job here that I work weekly. Now, during the summer, or sometimes during the weekends, I go to the Famagusta area to go see my parents. But also in Famagusta are a lot of my friends who work at the Paralimni Youth Organization, which is actually a branch of the Paralimni municipality. And what we do as a group, since I volunteered there for the last couple of years, since I've been here in Cyprus, we do a lot of special activities that happen between June, July, and August that helps appeal to, tourists who are actually foreigners who are just coming into the country, or Cypriots actually who come from different cities within Cyprus. Now, what we do actually, specifically, we do the Moonwalk Music Festival, we do the Beach Tennis Tournament Festival, and I'm going to show you guys quickly over here by the gallery of a brief rundown of things that we do. Of course, music festival, we do, I mentioned the beach tournament, and then the most important thing that we do that's very popular, and it's the topic of this vlog today, we do the Protaras Summer Film Festival. Now I'm going to show you guys quickly here. This is the gallery of, from the previous film festival from last year. This is all of us together as a group. We keep increasing over time. I expect that to be the same thing, this coming July. And if you look over here, that's me right over there. I'm at the top, right over there. Look at me right over there. And yeah, I have a few photos here that I can show you in terms of what we do, of course. But essentially what the Summer Film Festival is, we make these movies, we get these new movies that come out from the previous year all the way up until this current year. So for example, every year we will find movies that come out from October of the previous year, and will go all the way up until July of this current year as well. If I show you guys a bit more of a proper rundown, this is from the last couple of years since we opened the events, since we've stopped with those lame lockdowns. We've had this is from last year in 2023. We show some of the new movies that came out from October of 2022 all the way up until July of 2023. And you can see over here we had some of the biggest blockbusters like Oppenheimer, Barbie, and we had Mission Impossible 7 right over there. And then in 2022 we had also some of the bigger movies, of course. One of my favorites, Top Gun Maverick. We had the Minions movie that was coming out. We had as well we had also Thor, the most recent Thor movie that had come out as well. So we show a lot of these new movies, and especially what we do is we show a variety of different films, different genres for all different ages. And if I just go back over here to the gallery, I want to show you guys a brief rundown. So this is from last year. We do our setting actually is that we do an outdoor film festival where we show movies at night in the night sky. We attract thousands of people because we make these movies for free. And we also, we given some excellent fresh quality food. It's not just, popcorn or typical nachos. We talk about hot dog, pizza. We talk about different types of candy. We have also, beer for the adults. And if you just look over here, for example, this was a long queue that we had for the film Barbie from last year. So it was quite packed. We were showing it actually, a week after it was released in the cinema. That's me, by the way, with just really bad lighting over there. It just looks really awkward. But you can see over here we have a huge crowd that we get almost regularly because again, we show them for free. We get we fill up actually to 1,000 people. It's really kind of crazy what we were able to do with this. And again, you see over here, everyone just sits down over there with the night sky. It's really pretty with some nice surround sound. All the speakers are all around everybody in the auditorium. And as you can see over here, this is actually what we call the VIP section, where we have a higher platform, we have a couch, and we have multiple other chairs as well. So you get a much higher view, an elevated view in that case. And yeah, you can just see over here, this is for us, for the Paralimni Youth Organization, the volunteers. We have to, try to clean up and organize everything for the next movie within a few hours before it starts. And then, of course, again, going through all the photos again. We get a lot of guests, we get a lot of special people, especially if we, let's say, have a Greek movie that shows up, we get the celebrity stars to come over. So yeah, it's just a really great time. The most important thing for me when I was a part of, you know, the Paralimni Youth Organization, it was one, it appeals to things that I love, which is about movies, for example, and the movie going experience. Since here in Cyprus and Larnaca, where I work at, the cinema is just really bad and depressing for a variety of reasons. But really, the most important thing is that I made a lot of new friends, really. So I'm showing you guys here. I made a lot of new friends right over here because when I moved to Cyprus after I finished university from the UK, I really wanted to make new friends, and I'm really glad I did, and I'm really happy, and I still keep in contact with them. Very excited to see them, to be reunited with them by the next month. So again, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the new list for the Summer Film Festival of this year. We got a pretty good list for what we are trying to achieve for, and I'll explain that as we finish the list. But there's one glaring omission that just rubs me the wrong way a little bit, just a little bit. So if I just show you guys over here. This is the Summer Film Festival. We're going to show from July 10 all the way to July 28. We're just going to try to go as rapid fire as I possibly can right over here. So to begin with, we have to start off with The Fall Guy, which is a really good way to open the film festival because it's a very good film in my opinion. It was very underrated. I don't think it deserved to bomb the way that it did. So, you know, we're hoping that we're going to get a larger audience, especially as it is the opening night. Then we have the Greek movie for Nisa, which would be very good for a lot of, you know, Greek Cypriot film fans. We have the movie Migration, which would be in Greek. So, pardon me for also, I forgot to mention as well that we show our movies, for example, on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We show one movie at 9 o'clock, which is the adult movie. And then on Friday and Saturday, we'll have, for example, the children's film at 8 o'clock in the evening. Whether, you know, it's in Greek or in English. I'll explain that along the way. Along the fact that at 10 o'clock in the evening, we have the adult movie paired up afterwards. So again, you can see over here, I was mentioning before on Friday, we have Migration, which will be in Greek, I believe. And then we have Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire afterwards. Then we have the next day, we have Kung Fu Panda 4, which I believe will be in Greek. We have the Bob Marley movie. We have the Willy Wonka movie. We have Ferrari afterwards. We have also as well, if I move down slowly, yeah, we have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We have The Beekeeper. We have Dune Part 2, which, by the way, a good film, but I'm really excited because when I saw the two Dune movies in the theater, the sound mixing and sound editing is so powerful and so bombastic. I got goosebumps on my hairy arms. It was like I was getting chills. Woo, chills. So I'm very excited to see if it's going to be replicated in an outdoors environment with all the speakers surrounding the entire auditorium. Then we have the movie Wish in Greek. We have the new Bad Boys movie, Ride or Die, which this is the wrong poster. They should put the new one. This movie is coming out on Thursday, actually, at the time of this recording. I might watch the film, maybe. If I don't, I'm probably gonna wait till the film festival happens. In that case, then we have the movie If, which will be in English. Then we have the movie Civil War. We have My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, which is just not my cup of tea, personally. And as we continue going on for the list, you're going to see something that's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Next we have here, actually, The Iron Claw, which, by the way, if you've not seen The Iron Claw, brilliant, brilliant film. I absolutely adore this movie. Probably one of the best movies I've seen in many years. Very sad film, but beautiful story. I saw this like earlier this year when, you know, it was coming out in the theaters, and then it was also on streaming at the same time. Probably the best film I saw this year, even though it came out last year. I hope a lot of people get a chance to go see this because I think it's a very human story that everybody needs to watch, in my opinion. We have the Amy Winehouse movie. We have this film called Fly Me to the Moon, which I believe is a new film that's coming out at the same time in July, I believe. So I guess I'll check that one out. We have Furiosa, which, by the way, is one of the biggest flops of the year. But then again, to be fair, there is something I will explain about that as I finish this list. And then, as we go on, we have Inside Out 2, which personally I'm not really that interested in, but I have been told this film will be in English. So in that case, if that's the case, then I'm actually going to be saving my time. Instead of watching it this month in the cinema, I'll wait till next month where I can have some actual quality fresh food. I save money, and I also get to avoid a bunch of screaming children in the theater. Because trust me, actually, when we have the outdoor theater, the children that we get for some of these family movies, they're actually very respectful, honestly. Yeah, thank you, Summer Film Festival, for saving me so much money and my sanity. Then we have A Haunting in Venice, which is kind of weird. I didn't realize they actually made another one of these Hercule Poirot movies. We have the Goldfield movie, which I believe is going to be in Greek. Then we have Godzilla x Kong, the new one that just came out a few months ago, which I personally didn't love. I wish we had instead Godzilla -1, the Japanese Godzilla film from last year. But again, I'm only speaking for myself. I don't know if that movie is going to necessarily appeal to everyone, despite how much it gets raved, how much praise that movie has gotten compared to this one. But again, we're getting the more mainstream Godzilla, movie, Godzilla x Kong. And then this is the last day. What are we gonna show? No, we're gonna show the Bike Riders. So it's like the small indie movie, which I'm not aware of. I'll probably wait, instead of watching it this month, I'll wait till it comes out in the film festival the next month then instead. But as you notice here, we don't have Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie's supposed to come out here in Cyprus around like July 24, July 25. And it's a bit of a disappointment. I would have liked to have seen that movie instead in like the outdoor theater instead of going to the actual cinema here in Larnaca. And to be fair, I'm not gonna like whine and cry about it because we don't have Deadpool Wolverine, boo-hoo. To be fair, anyways, like when it does come out, anyways, on the day it comes out in the cinema, me and like a few of my friends at work, we're gonna go see it day one, anyways. So regardless, so let's say for example, if we look over here, for example, whether it's gonna be the 24th or the 25th, I won't be able to volunteer or be able to actually see one of these movies because I will be actually. I will actually be going to the cinema to watch Deadpool Wolverine on that day, since we don't have it here in the Summer Film Festival. So I'm kind of already have my problem solved, my plan B anyways solved. But the one thing I can tell you is, at least for this list right now, it's actually pretty solid, and I'm pretty impressed that we were able to still get as many movies as we can to fill up the schedule, because one of the things that many people, including myself, we've been feeling is we're just very apathetic towards Hollywood. We're just so inundated, we're so sick and tired over the last several years of these unnecessary reboots and remakes and sequels that are either mediocre or de-mediocre, or like they don't go to the they don't go to the cinema and they lose a ton of money. I.e., for example, let's say Furiosa, for example, which is going to lose a lot of money. But the thing about that, though, in contrast to what we have an advantage, so we can show movies, in a nice, better environment. We have, for example, we make movies, we see them for free, for instance, and at the same time, when you compare that to, for example, like when I went to the cinema here in Larnaca, it was myself, a friend of mine, and then we had like 8 other people in the biggest auditorium. I guarantee you, we're going to have way more people that are going to show up to our film festival to watch this movie than if people actually went to go pay 10 euros for a very mediocre cinema experience with really terrible, like, food quality. So there is something that we have, at least, and again, regardless of whatever happens, despite the fact that we don't have Deadpool Wolverine in this film festival, I'm still really happy that it still exists. I'm still happy that I'm still going to be able to go participate, volunteer, and go meet a lot of my friends again. Regardless, because I love the film like experience, for example. I'm glad things like this does exist, in contrast to fight off against, the mediocre like cinema quality that we have here in Larnaca. I know there's a good one actually, like, in Nicosia, that's like 40 minutes away by driving. I only went there like once. It's a great experience, but again, I can't drive like 40 minutes away when like I have to pay for gas, for example, and that's really expensive nowadays. But regardless, I just want to show you guys the list over here because, one of the things I like to do is talk about movies, and it's a film festival that we organize, myself with the Paralimni Youth Organization as volunteers. A great time. It's very satisfying. It just gives me a lot of joy and pleasure. And just kind of want to show you guys this video. I want to know what you guys think about this event over here. Do you guys like ideas like this, for example? Do you guys like, these vlog videos that I'm making? I have plenty more along the way, including, my experience with my brand new customizable gaming PC that I'm powered with right now. If you guys, like more videos like this, talking about movies, video games, live streams, reaction videos, hope you guys can like this video. I hope you guys can also subscribe to the channel as well. I greatly appreciate that. I've had a lot of great ideas I want to make for this video, a lot of ideas I'm just conjuring up right now, and I'm really excited about the way that I've been trying to grow this channel with some of the ideas that I've been making for my platform. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.